My name is Yimin. I lived in the United States for about 10 years now. I was born in Inner Mongolia and I grew up in China. So right now I'm working with a consulting firm to do some cross-culture, intercultural management consulting. I think within the company, in-house, you can learn a lot about how to do a business. But I think one of the limitations is that you only work for one industry. You learn about like one company, one business. For me, that's not enough. Because I'm always very, very curious about other industry and what other people do. And I think learning is a very big thing for me because I was learning through my experience. I'm learning from my failure, my success. I also learn from other people. If I feel I don't see my growth, I tend to jump to other positions. For me, it is a journey to continuous building on my experience and continue to learn. I remember one time while doing this senior leadership training, but we worked so hard and the program is very successful up to the client standard. My team, we're having a kind of celebration. We are in the swimming pool, we're holding champagnes, and we are cheering for each other, really appreciating each other, kind of giving each other a big hug. I think that's the moment which I feel very, very, very proud, because what I do is really helping other people to be successful. I think that's the moment I feel like I'm doing something very valuable to the team and to other people. And I can leverage my strength and my experience to be helping the other company, other people successful. The biggest transition I have is actually moving from Inner Mongolia to Beijing when I was 10. At that time, I don't speak Chinese. I feel like I was suddenly thrown into this completely unknown world. For the first couple of days, I really I try to avoid to go to school because people are not very, very friendly. They're not intentional. They just feel like some stranger came and didn't understand our language. But I felt like I cried. I was tall in my class and I'm pretty good on sports. I think the way I break the ice, the way I started to trust in working and playing with the kids is really okay. I can do this. I can jump in the role. I can play some basketball, even though initially I was completely ignored. But I tried. I tried to say I can do this, and I try to using I use my action, trying to be really willing to be part of the team. The people started to accept me. I think that's something you never give up. Even before I came to the US, I already speak English. My English is okay, in the business setting. I think that's not the tough part. The tough part is really the managing daily life, like how to manage the utilities. I remember, I have to call Time Warner to set up my TV service, but I was completely lost. For me, because I don't have the context knowledge, I don't have the background. So it's so hard, even though I understand the language itself, but that the entire concept, the entire package doesn't make any sense. I cannot just call and talk to people. I need to do homework. But I treat that as a learning opportunities. For people who are going to become a global citizen, I think a couple of things to remind us. One is respect. So no matter where you go, to respect the local culture, respect the local people, and respect the environment. Expand your horizon, expand your focus. I think one of the unique advantage of the younger generation who are still in college is about they have the world. They know so much information that we don't know. They are very exposed about technology, about the trend, about what's happening globally. I think this is something we constantly need to remind ourselves into learning and talking to people who are younger than you could give you a lot of different insight, different perspective, and who can really help you to put your ideas, your thoughts into a kind of a perspective which you have never thought about. What are the things you can learn from this journey? It's about having fun as we grow. I think that's something. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the learning process, and have fun. All human nature are very, very similar. We are very all human being, and we are very similar. So to that extent, we don't see them. Oh, they are foreigners, they are American. But I think we are pretty similar, pretty same. I think that's one of the things is you see a lot of commonalities before you see the difference. 好，来，Cheers，左手右手的。OK。